Once again, having a great time.
And this is our beginner intermediate West Coast swing. First of all, we started off with the basic, and remember, if you were in my class or any of my classes, you remember this is our 50-yard line, and we are both goalposts, and we do not go past our 50-yard line. And on our basic step, what we're going to think of is we're going to come forward, walk, walk. We're going to tap, tap. If you notice, AT has his hands, and I have my hands in front of me, and my elbows. We're not back here. We tap. Now he closes back up. Triple step. It's almost like you're going to open and close the newspaper. You're going to open the newspaper and you're going to close the newspaper. So he brings me forward again. Walk, walk. Tap, step, triple step. The next pattern that we taught was a right side pass, and we'll show it to you from two different directions. The count here is walk, walk, triple step, triple step. The man is going to tell me to come forward on one as he steps out of my way. He's going to turn his hand and look at his watch. We're going to go palm to palm as I take my next step. If you notice, I am still in front of AT. Ladies, make sure that you do not get past the man until 3. So I'm here in front of him on 2. Now I'm going to do my triple step forward. Triple step. I stop on 4. I turn and face my partner, and we both triple step together. Triple step. This is our anchor step. So remember that you start your anchor on 4 of a 6 count, and then you continue with your triple step. So again, we've got walk, walk, triple step, turn, triple step. And the count, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. The next pattern that we taught is a little tricky step. It's called our whip. And just a basic whip looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What we did is we took that and we added a roll out with a spin to a neck wrap, which looked like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And if you noticed, AT's palm is facing out. And you want to make sure that that hand faces out because then it doesn't catch the lady's hair. So now that was 7 and 8. He's going to take me forward like an arm lock whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's going to duck me under. 5, 6, and the man's going to turn under. 7 and 8. So the whole pattern from our whip looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. A different angle of that. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a little rough dancing on this carpet if you're wondering what we're giggling about. It's kind of hard dancing on the carpet when you're trying to spin. So we're going to try that one more time. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well, you know AT, he just can't keep from laughing. So here we go. It's for fun, right? Here we go. One more time. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. If you're out there, give him a hand. I think he did pretty good. Okay, that includes our beginner intermediate West Coast swing class. Y'all have a great time because we are, can't you tell? Bye.
This West Coast swing, we worked on the most important thing for beginning West Coast swing dancers to understand a 6 count and 8 count basic and the slot. So the first basic you got into was just a walk, walk, tap, step, coaster, step. Okay? The coaster step, lady just stays there until the man brings her forward. Remember that, ladies. 1, 2, tap, step, coaster, step. We worked on a side pass. The first side pass we're doing is an underarm side pass. The guys, remember, you dance up on the 2 rails here as the lady walks through on the slat. So you're walking, there's 1, 2 guys. Lady comes on by for her 3 and 4. And then she does her coaster step on her 5 and 6. That was an underarm pass. We did a left side pass. The lady's left side is now passing by us. As again, we step on, we always imagine those 2 rails. We step up on the rails for the 1, 2. Lady comes by on the 3 and 4. We do the coaster on 5 and 6. All right? Those are your major side passes. Next thing we did was a tuck-in type side pass. This time we're bringing the lady by 1, 2. We give her a little tuck-in on 3 and 4. and then we finish turning around 5 and 6. All right? So that was a tuck-in. Let me show that one more time. And there's a variety of ways of doing this and a variety of foot patterns. Okay, this time we're going to do it as a tap step for the lady on 3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? That completes most of the 6-count basics. The 8-count basics, the first one is a lock whip, and we're going to bring the lady into a locked arm type position over the first 4 counts. Bring her back 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember, guys, don't move against the lady on all your basics. If you can think about that on your basics, don't move towards her as she's coming towards you. When she's coming towards me, I'm kind of going in the same direction. She's still moving that direction, I'm still going there. All right? Now when she's coming back this way, I'm moving with her and still going with her. What I don't want you guys to do is, from my starting point is to go 1, 2. I'm moving against the lady. Now she's way past me. As we do the 3 and 4, there's no place to go. But it also to create the look of the anchor. Same thing when we did the basic whip. Let me show this lock whip from the other side again. We do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. When we do a basic whip, same idea, 8 counts. That was one of your 8-count basics. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again, she's gone past me from where she was and where she was before. And then 5, 6. I'm taking her out of here. Coaster step 7 and 8. Most important thing here on a regular basic, ladies just coming up to you guys. On an 8-count basic, you're trying to make her center of gravity pass yours. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's an inside turn of the lady on an 8-count basic. All right? So, and there was one other basic that we did. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right? So, we have the basic step, left side pass, underarm pass, tuck in. As far as the whips, we had the lock whip, basic whip, whip with inside turn, whip with outside turn, behind the back whip, which takes us into our inside turn whip on both sides. Okay? The only difference on that last one, guys, remember, is that as the lady walk forward, you're going to want her to turn left shoulder back to go through a hammerlock type position. And you let her hand go immediately, and now at this point, you can take hold of either hand that you want as you come through there. And then you're just bringing her out. She's doing her 3 and 4 the same way, and then her 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? We also did some with the man turning off side passes. So extending to 6-count basic, we had a 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now guys, you can turn 5 and 6 on the coaster step. So show that again from this side. Side pass with the lady, 3 and 4. Man's turn 5 and 6. We went to a handshake hold, brought the lady by, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. All right? So we're just doing a back pass for each one of those. All right? Combining that with a whip, we can get this kind of action. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to still turn, but now I'm going to turn right shoulder back on the coaster for a 7 and 8. And now I'm going to bring the lady forward and take her into the lock whip that we did earlier. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What that looks like all together is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're combining 3 basic elements. 8-count whip is the one thing, man's turn is the second thing, and then the lock whip is the third thing. If you take 3 basic elements, you can start to develop an intermediate looking pattern. And that was one of the big things I tried to point out in the class, and I just showed it in a variety of different ways. Well, see you on the next segment.
Darlene Long,
And I'm A.T. Kinson.
and we're here again at the Long Branch doing our workshops and having a really good time. And this particular workshop was our intermediate West Coast swing. This is what we taught. We had a basic whip, 1, walk, trip, full step, walk, walk, trip, full step. The next pattern that we taught was a whip with a right side pass. Walk, walk, trip, full step, walk, walk, trip, full step. The next pattern that we taught was a whip with the ladies roll out. Walk, walk, trip, full step, walk, walk, trip, full step. The next pattern was a whip with a change hand behind, and the lady rolls out. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. The next pattern was a slingshot. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk with a man's turn, walk, walk, the thread and needle, walk, walk, triple step. Now, we're going to take all of those patterns, turn them around for you so you can see the hand movement and the changing of the hands, and I'm going to count it for you. So again, it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that was all the steps that we taught in our West Coast Swing class. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us. Our phone number is on one of the previous classes that you've seen today on this video. Hope you're having a wonderful time, because we are. See you later. I'm Darlene Long,
And I'm A.T. Kinson.
and we're in Raleigh, North Carolina at the Long Branch Workshop. We taught a beginner West Coast Swing class, and then after that we taught a syncopation class in West Coast Swing. So we're going to kind of go from one to the other. The first thing we did was we did our basic step. We went walk, walk, tap, step, triple step. Then we did a right side pass. We went walk, walk, triple step, triple step. Then we did a left side pass. Walk, walk, triple step, triple step. That we call an arm lock whip. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. Then we did an arm lock whip with the lady to roll out and turn. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. Now I'm going to do all of those patterns again, and I'm going to count them for you. So we're going to do it from this side. We have our basic step first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now that was our beginner class in West Coast Swing. The next class that we taught was a syncopation class. It was a little more difficult. So the first thing we did was we took a step that had a point behind, which it was a hitch step, hitch and point behind, step to the side, bring your feet together, and point and point. So again, that one looks like 1, 2, hit, step, side, together, point and point. One more time. And walk, walk, hitch and cross, side, together, and point and point. The next pattern that we got into looked like this. We went walk, walk, point to the side, crossover, and point, step, bring your feet up, which is a figure 4, step, side, did a coaster, step, and then walk, walk, tap, step, back to the basic. So that one again looks like this. Walk, walk, point, cross, point, and point, step, knee up, step, side, back together, forward, walk, walk, tap, step, triple step. Now I'm just going to switch sides here. The next pattern we taught looked like this. It went walk, walk, knee, cross, 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 and hitch, and cross, step, triple step. Now all 3 of those patterns, I'm going to count them for you. The first one is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The next one went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next pattern, which was our cross-cross pattern, went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. That was our syncopation class and our beginner class. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, Darlene Long.
And I'm A.T. Kinson.
And guess what we're going to learn? We're going to learn sensual syncopations in West Coast Swing. Now, this is what we taught. First of all, we had an illusion step, okay? The step's going to go 1, 2, and kick, back, triple step. So again, it goes walk, walk, and kick, step back, triple step. The next step that we learned was a whip with what I call a surprise whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Hold 6, crossover, 7, 8, and we had a little syncopation on the end of it. And 9, and 10, 11, and 12, and then you're back to your basic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next step that we taught, basically AT is going to go ahead and get me to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do a change the hand, throw me past, walk, walk, and slide, turn. Now I'm going to cross over again, cross, cross. I'm going to walk forward, walk, walk. I'm going to point between his legs, slightly flick up, step, step, and I'm going to rondé my foot around and bring it, and do not put weight on it. Just hold it there so it's ready to come forward again. So all those patterns, again, I'm going to count it 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Hold 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that included the classes that we taught this weekend. Hope you have a good time. Talk to you later. See you later. Bye.
Okay.
We're back. Hopefully you had survived our two-step class. This is intermediate West Coast and a few break patterns. What we did in West Coast, the first move we did is called a bump whip. And all we're doing is like a regular whip pattern, but we sort of bump the lady on the wrong side. And that went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that was the concept of the move. It also keeps going, and just keep bumping her and bring her back. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. As many as you want. And then just a tuck turn to bring the lady out. Piece of cake. Now, if you watch Judy's footwork, she was syncopating. No. But what the ladies will keep doing is they'll do a little tap with the left foot and just step across, okay, as we went over in the class. But just get the idea of bumping back and forth, okay? Which is kind of a fun thing to practice. So just turn off the tape and go in and practice bumping back and forth, okay? Now you're back. We did an underarm turn, a simple underarm turn with a man's double turn because guys just don't turn enough. So we tortured you. So it's an underarm turn with a double turn for the guys. We went 1, 2, 3, and 4. He starts the turn. Finishes it out. 5 and 6. Kind of tough on carpet and tennis shoes. And I went 1, 2, 1, 2. Remember the key was that on count 4 we had to initiate rotation, which is impossible in this room. But I'll try it anyway. We went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And I don't know what I did, but I faked it. Then we went into a right side pass, catching that hand. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. We also showed the ladies how just to walk. And on that side pass, and she's standing there with this hand. This is where they were. She's now the guy. What we had the ladies do is instead of just doing walk, walk, triple, triple like normal, is we taught them to just take 6 walking steps, and it's a whole different look to a side pass. So it was just simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although we taught a little sexier than that, but that was the idea of their walk, okay? I'm not gonna walk that way at this point. All right, so that was their six count walk. We also taught the ladies to do a little hook step. As they came by, they went, and it could be for an underarm turn or a side pass. 1, 2, 3, and 4, under turn. Then they hook, 5, 6, and 1, okay? Sure hope that's what we taught, but I think everyone got that. Then we went into a reverse tuck. And this particular move, we had to switch sides. So we did a rock step, 1, 2. Then switching sides on an and 3. The lady does a step cross, the man does the same thing. And 3. Raise the hand up as she steps on her right foot forward. 4, out, 5, and 6. Okay, so one more time, that reverse tuck was 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. A couple other things we worked on in styling and in presentation. We did some break patterns. One of the things we did is a dip break. And in a dip break, we taught the guys that they want to catch the lady underneath with both hands. And the ladies will hold on for dear life. Okay? And what we're doing is we're taking the lady down into a lunge type motion. Her weight's on her right foot, left leg straight. Guys, your weight is centered. All right? And we showed you how to do that from any inside turn. So as we're working on the brakes, as you're coming through an inside turn, simply let the lady roll right into the movement. Okay, and we use this on a brake pattern. Then take her back out and rock step. All right, we also did a couple other breaks. Kind of hard to put them all on tape. I think you guys have the general idea, so practice your West Coast.
Hi, I'm Darlene Long,
Robin Smith.
and this is what I taught in my West Coast Swing Sensual Syncopation class. And Robin was really nice to help me with it. The first thing we did was a right side pass with a little styling on the end. And we went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. And then we went and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So again from the other direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next step that we did was a whip, and with a little kind of throw out with the body roll on the end. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. And then I did like a little cross pattern. 7, 8, and then he brought me forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, after I did my little cross pattern, he brought me forward. 1, 2, I stepped on 3. Actually, what he's going to do is he's going to push his shoulder up into my arm, and we're just going to kind of roll away from each other and settle back into the hip. So again, all together. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next step that we did.
Do that one from the other angle so they can see the hand change.
Sure. So here that same step is.
Excuse me.
Here the same step is again. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. And what's going to happen here is we have a hand change behind the back. Starting here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. As Robin takes me into this step, he's going to take the hand and change behind the back here. And he's going to roll me out. And set. So again, let's see. Let's try from this way.
Yeah.
And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hand's going to change here. 5, 6. And it's going to speed up. So it's actually 5, 6. Really fast. We're just doing it a little bit slow. And then we're going to do a cross pattern. 7, 8 as the guy stands there, and now he's going to bring me out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. The next pattern that we did was like a left side pass, but what happens is he is going to do like an arm check and turn me into a hammer lock and then a throw out. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And he's going to push me out 5, 6. And we're going to do like a little body ripple. 7 and 8. All right. So again, from this side. And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that included what we taught in our sensual syncopation class for the West Coast Swing. If you'd like to reach me.
West Coast Swing. In West Coast Swing, we started with a basket whip and just a regular basic basket whip. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, push 6, 7, and 8 without any turns, okay? Just remember that I taught you about 3 and 4, 5, driving through 6, 7, and 8. Then we did this with an outside turn. We went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Remember what we taught here is that we brought the lady through 3 and 4. Raised the hand but didn't turn her on 5. 5. On count 6, she starts to turn as far as she can. 6, 7, and 8. On 7 and 8, she was to push up. I pushed down, and we get this little settling action here, 7 and 8. We took it from there into another wrap. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, taking the lady into wrap at the left side. From here, all I did is took her into a duck under by switching sides. 1, 2, 3, and 4. On count 4, the man starts turning to his left, raising the left hand, lowering the right. Turns through 5 and 6. 5 and 6. From here, we went to a closed whip with a foot change. Stepping back 1, 2, so we're back cross front. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, on 5, 6, lady just walks through her 5, 6. Guys did a foot change by kicking. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So ladies' footwork is just like a regular whip. Walk, walk, triple step, walk, walk, triple step. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now everybody's ready to start on the right foot, and I switched hands so that I have her right hand with mine. We just did sugar push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and I'm using this back hand to sort of block her as a wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going out from here, all we did is on 5 and 6, I moved out of the slot so that I could use my right foot and just lead her with a regular left turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The man has to go walk, walk for 5 and 6 while the lady does her triple. Okay, that was the first class. In the second class, we showed some variation in the West Coast while we were here. And we did a few things in sugar push. So basic sugar push was walk, walk, touch, step, triple step. Okay, and I'm going to go over a couple of variations that we did. I was doing by myself. Here's what we did. We did a brush hop step. We went 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So it's a brush hop step. 1, 2, brush through. 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Okay, that's the brush hop step. We also suggested you could do a body roll or a replacement step. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. And that brought the lady through. So these replacement steps just went 1, 2, 3, 4, replace and 5, 6, replace and 7, 8, and 1. Or it could even be 8 and 1. Either way, it will work. So as she's coming behind us, a little brush hop step, we start slowly with the right foot. 1, 2, brush hop step, triple in place. Okay? The other one's just a little replacement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she just scoots the foot out, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. And we can just sort of pull her by, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Okay, we also did some different things in an inside cutoff turn. What this is that the lady just does walk, walk, triple step, triple step. But the man does something a little different. He has 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So he leads her into a little bump step. All right, and again, that was lady steps 1, 2. 1, 2. But I sort of cut her off by blocking with this hand. I turn her on 3 and 4. 3 and 4. She does 5 and 6, back with the left foot. 5 and 6. And we rocked her out. 1, 2. From here, we went 1, 2 with a reverse accelerated tuck. 1, she rocks back 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and ladies, remember to stay in frame. Leave the hand up here and stay in frame because he's got to take you out of the move. And the man's got to just move to the other side. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? Secret to that is the and 3. We're actually rocking 1, 2, 1, 2. I actually start cheating on 2. Start thinking about cutting across. The footwork is step, step, real quick, and 3. The ladies go step, cross, sort of, or a little push turn, and 3. So we're almost in the same place. We step out just like a tuck turn on 4. 4, she does a 5 and 6. 5 and 6. Okay? One other thing that we did that's a little different is that we took the lady into just a turning movement. And it's just, she just does a little run around with her feet. That's all she really does. All right, and I usually like to take this out of a whip. So we went 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and rock. And that's all we did. And we have a few variations on it, but that all mixed together, and that becomes West Coast Swing, lots of levels. That was our West Coast. We'll be back.